Hi ladies, welcome to Isolateral Leg Slay. We are targeting one leg at a time, the thighs, the glutes, making sure that they can work independently and that we're not overly reliant on one leg or the other. So smoothing out any dominance. I want you down here on the ground. Forearm is planted, fingers nice and wide. Elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. And with a strong oblique, we are propping up. And as this knee comes up, I want you to squeeze this outer glute. So just at first, just gonna wake up, activate these glutes, and we'll warm up our whole lower body, and then really drill in on one side and the other independently, because I know I tend to be stronger on the right side. It's really common. Almost all of us are stronger on one side or the other. Just getting rid of single side dominance and making sure that we are balanced, symmetrical, super strong, and just more injury-proof women, especially as if you're a runner or if you even just go hiking with your family, making sure that you're not just setting yourself up for a knee injury or hip injury because one side's stronger than the other. All right, again, with a strong lower oblique, we are propping ourselves up. As you raise this knee, we're lifting the hips up at the same time. Good. Drive the knee up, drive the hip up. Spreading out your upper body weight across this whole forearm, not just drilling into the elbow, not just pushing away with the wrist, evenly distributed. And let's pick up that flutter a little bit faster. And 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And start at the back of your room with me. So we're just gonna make a little bit of space. I love doing this workout in a hallway or outside, but here I am with a napping baby upstairs, and we are just going to make it happen in whatever space we have, whether you're in a little kitchen in another country, or whether you have a big, luxurious home or mansion that you're training in today. We're making it work with your specific space. Walking lunge and squeezing the glutes to kick it back. So give me a little balance and kick back. And clench, squeeze, and last 2 reps. Good. Back to the back side again. This time we are doing lunges for height. We do these in lean, fast, strong kibble plan. It's an amazing dynamic warm up and just prepares our body to be able to fire on all cylinders, because our hearts are both cardiovascularly warmed up, lungs are primed, and then also the glutes, legs, hip flexors, calves, all of that is saying like, hey, I'm an athlete, I'm ready to perform. So give me height with your skip. Lunge and skip for height, skip for height, skip for height. Drive up with that arm, give you a little extra power. All right, shake it out. Single leg Romanian deadlift. I want you to grab either one heavy weight or 2 weights, whatever you have at home. Same arm that's straight, same leg that's straight. That's gonna be right here for balance. This back leg is just going to prop down. Your other arm is out to the side for balance. Think about elongating this back leg, only going as low down your shin so that your back stays straight. If you have dumbbells, those dumbbells will not be going all the way down to the floor. They'll be stopping at your lower shin. So you can definitely be doing these with 2 weights in hand as well. All right, 10 seconds rest. We're gonna do the exact same thing, other side. So switch hands so that your straight arm, straight leg will be here for balance. And we'll be just hinging at the hip, pushing the hip back. So use the heaviest weights that you have access to. I'm using a 30-pound kettlebell here today. And when I show you on round 2 of this, I'll be showing you oops, lost my balance. I'll be showing you the exact same method using 2 dumbbells. Push the hips back, lower, lower, lower. Now squeeze up those hamstrings. Lengthen the hamstring and squeeze it back. The hip hinge towards the back of your room is absolutely key to get the most out of this exercise. Awesome. B stance squats. Bring this weight up high. One leg forward, back leg, give me a 90, step it over, and then just slightly back. So 90% of your weight is on this front leg. We are training all of the outside of our thigh and our butt. Good. And you will know that you're in the right position for this B stance squat if this back leg, if the heel is not coming off the floor. No, if my foot is too far forward, the heel's gonna come off. We don't want that, we want it back, so that heel is flat on the floor. Your chest is high. This leg that is in front is just dominating the move, doing all of the work. Oh man, that one felt good. It is absolutely critical, ladies, that you are challenging yourself with your weight. Weight up, give me 90, step it out, foot a little bit back. Good, now you're in position. Do a self-check. Is this back leg, is the heel on the floor? If not, then reposition your foot so that it will stay on the floor. Make sure we are sitting back, reaching up, too far back, reaching for a little kid potty back there. Doing a little hover. We have a strong spine. Sometimes I want your spine really mobile and bending and twisting, flexible, but during heavy weighted squats, I want a nice strong spine that is straight. Awesome job. So I'm gonna show you the exact same thing, the single leg Romanian deadlift, just with two dumbbells instead. Again, you can use single kettlebell or two dumbbells, whatever you have access to. Now I'm almost hypermobile in my hamstrings. I have a lot of hamstring flexibility. So it's likely that my Romanian single leg deadlifts are going a little bit deeper than yours. So if you are stopping right about here where your back is flat, I'm totally okay with that. As long as you are feeling a good solid extension in your hamstring. Not spending a lot of time when the other foot comes and taps to get your balance. Just getting out of that position. All right, shake out those legs. Mentally prepped. Same thing other side. In your prop position. And let's go for it. So having strong glutes, strong hips and hamstrings is going to prevent your knees from caving inward or just having instability. If you're a runner, just preventing injuries and making sure that we are super strong on each side. Oh, that feels so good. So I'm going to go back for the heavy weight. We're doing our B stance squats again, except halfway through we're going to put it down and do some explosions. So get in your B stance squats. It's nice and heavy, just the way I want it. Sitting back into it, not leaning forward. It will be so tempting to lean forward with the weight in front, but we're not going to allow ourselves to do that. And 2, 1, and when you put that weight down, point the toe forward and explode up with me. Good, here we go. All of the weight is right here. Use those hands to fire away, explode up like a rocket ship, push away. This back leg here is propped. It's facing forward for the health of our knees as we explode up. Oh, mommy, did I feel that one burn? Same thing other side. Get your heavy weight, set up for B stance. Step out, a little bit back. Let's do this. Your heart rate, your breathing, it's gonna be somewhat through the roof right now. I got you, girl. I planned for that. I'm the same way, we're in this together. Reaching glutes far back. And 3. On 1, we're gonna put the weight down. 2. 1, put it down with me. Fix your toe so that it's facing forward, a little bit back. Explode up. Get deep. Ooh. Feel it in the quad, feel it in the glute. Feel it literally everywhere. All right, it's time to stretch it out. Down on your mat with me. Know that you have crushed it today. Isolateral leg slay is no joke. Bend this knee 90 degrees. I'm gonna stretch out the quadricep. This is just a gentle, gentle pull, not pulling really hard on our quad. Stretching out, ensure the chest is back. We're not folding forward at the waist. Give me a nice straight line right here. Open up the hip flexors. Lovely. Now let's make sure we attack the inner groin as well. So here on your belly, want leg as high as you can get it, and manually pull it up a little higher and extend. Extend the leg. Now drive hip flexors to the floor. Good. See if you can reach your toe. Bring it up a little bit higher. When Luke saw me practicing this stretch, he said I looked like Ava because this is literally how she crawls sometimes. One leg is forward, one leg is back, and she doesn't sweat it a bit. Babies are so darn flexible. I think she can just put her foot in her face practically and crawl. Pull it up a little higher if you can. And maybe you're here right now and you can't quite reach your toe. That's okay. Pull up at your knee, then see if you can extend that leg again. If you're having trouble extending and straightening the knee, tighten this quadricep, and it's going to help elongate and lengthen that the hamstring. Good, and we're gonna do the exact same thing, other side. So this knee is going to be bent 90 degrees on your mat. And quadricep stretch. Body is straight. Driving this hip flexor forward. Sorry in advance for the sweat on your mat. It's only there because I love you. Sincerely care about your progress. Good, and let's get that inner thigh and groin. So on your belly, leg up nice and high, see how high you can get it. And then extend that leg out. Move my right side of the way a little bit. And reach your hand down, manually bring it up. So we can get a little higher. Keep in mind, which side are you more flexible on? Which side do you need to work on? And again, maybe you're right here. We need to pull this knee up and then strengthen the leg. We have a range of motion that can happen just naturally without us moving ourselves. And then there's flexibility, a forced range of motion. So working on a little bit of both right now. Driving this hip down your mat, it's going to want to come up, but you're pushing it down. And bend at the knee and sit up. Congratulations on rocking Isolateral Leg Slay. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.